Hello everybody, I'm Wolf. This is the 516 storm going through Heartland. Max Velocity uploaded a video a few hours ago saying severe thunderstorm or severe tornado threats coming to the Heartland, so I figured I'd get on the internet and pick up where I left off yesterday and see what kind of anomalies I can find today. So I'm going to go ahead and start off right when all these cloud burst plumes, whatever you want to call them, all ignited at the same time in 5 to 6 different states. Here they are igniting all at the same time, really thick, crazy patterns. Creature coming off, going into somewhere. Lots of fog everywhere with, I guess, gravity waves in them, which is kind of odd. And the creature spreading out. I'm just going to call this a creature because that's what it looks like to me. A demonic creation of some sort. So I believe it was about right. Alright, where'd it go? Oh, there they are. Sneaky little boogers. Alright, the current storm was right here. And then you start seeing these wispy looking, crazy looking things everywhere, right? And then they show up. Now main media will tell you this is condensation trails with all the X's and V's in there. And sorry about the background noise if you guys hear that. So this is right at the edge of a storm. Cloud seeding says it requires there to be clouds to seed them, right? And this is what main media people will keep telling you, is that this isn't cloud seeding because there's no clouds. Well, these clouds, or whatever this milky looking stuff is, moves into this, and you can literally see it start to thicken up and create another one of these looking fossil looking clouds that look like something from 10,000 BC. And that came out of Colorado. This thing here, where you got more anomalies here. And I think it was at this time I was looking over here for real clouds, and I found this weird looking thing. What is going on there? Are they trying to make knots? Super weird. Anyway, this is what I believe are natural looking white poofy cotton ball clouds that we remember 25-30 years ago. And now we have this. This is our sky now. Lines and milk. Not sure if I already went over this. I've done so many videos. These are all raw, uncut, and unedited, so forgive me if I did repeat myself. I found these gravity waves that I just don't understand what's happening here. There's like 5 different directions. Kansas, gravity waves in Kansas. Okay. I'm not sure I get that. I mean, look at it. They're confused. They don't know which way gravity's going. These go up, these go this way, this goes this way. They're all confused. So you're telling me that's gravity waves and not radar, Doppler radar or NEXRAD towers that are putting off some kind of frequency to make these look like gravity waves, to make them look more natural, I'm putting up my quotation fingers, not that you guys can see that. So here's the current programs. Let me zoom into that. You see this? Okay, just making sure. Drones, unmanned vessels, right? So that way there's no morals when you don't have a pilot. It's just AI out there flying around, cloud seeding the sky with no moral code, right? And it's probably peer reviewed because the peers don't have moral codes either, do they? I mean, they let technology like Tesla go out the window and then they take on something that they can charge everybody, right? That's not our government. Project Popeye, any of that nonsense, that's not our government. AI-informed cloud seeding guidance, geoengineering.com. You know these are going on in the United States too. They just give you more information in other countries. And see, by these depictions, they'll all tell you, oh, well, see, you gotta have the cloud. Right, you can't do it over here, and then the cloud moves into it, right? Because the picture says otherwise. What's this? LiDAR? Optimizing of aerosol seeding and rain enhancement strategies. So they're using LiDAR to optimize the aerosol seeding? That's interesting. How does that work? Yeah, see, this is what I keep telling people. They've been doing this for decades. I agree with you. But does that make it okay or normal? No, because they keep getting worse. Now they've got drones out there with artificial intelligence flying these things. No pilots. So anyway, these programs are out there. You just gotta look them up. Look them up in the right way. Cloud seeding current projects, right? Because if you just look up cloud seeding, it'll tell you stuff like this. They give you the ingredients, which are insane. Urea, isn't that stuff they take out of your pee? So are they pissing on us? I know it turns into a fertilizer, but you know the irony of that. I thought potassium iodide was one. Yeah, yeah. Isn't that a anti-radiation blocker or a thyroid medicine as well? I mean, so they're medicating us, right? This is medicine, isn't it? I mean, this is crazy. See if you look it up. It aims. See, they can disperse fog. So mitigate hail. There's talks about 1950s. One of my YouTube commenters commented, even back in the 1950s, they had a way to deal with hurricanes. So that was 70 years ago. You don't think they've figured this stuff out and made, I mean, look at this. Drones and laser pulses, electric charges. I mean, this is crazy, right? How many people have watched a storm and thought, wow, it's like a strobe light show? Well, maybe it's this. I mean, they literally tell you right here. It's crazy. People are like, no, that's not possible. I know it's really freaking sci-fi, but it's right here. I mean, the evidence is just overwhelming that these are active programs like Project Popeye Indiscretion. right? So you can imagine how you could disperse anything you wanted. I mean, potassium iodide is a freaking medicine. So what keeps them from vaccinating us or putting viruses out? Oh, just spray that over us, right? Who freaking tells these people yes and no? Obviously, it seems like our votes don't mean anything because we ban the stuff and people just laugh about it. So I don't know. I don't know how else to inform people that this isn't a joke. It's happening. You can see it in the sky. You can follow the weather anomalies that follow it. None of this stuff makes sense. And then you get uh, um, timed out in social media, live meteorologist platforms for asking about these these plumes, literally. Not trying to sound like a conspiracy theorist, just like a curious citizen. What's going on with these plumes? And then I went to ask another question later, and I was timed out, so I didn't even get to say anything, and I was already timed out. So they obviously seem to know something about them, or else why even inquisiting about them would I get timed out? Anyway, food for thought, guys. Have a good one. Take care.